Stop the Christmas music! I'm allergic to joy! Oh, look at the little Grinch tree, smelling petite just like me. Nothing says Christmas like stealing.
I don't want to have to bail you out again this year.
Santa's sleigh ain't got nothing on this track. Ride it like you stole it. Cindy Lou, give me one of those presents we stole earlier. Trace, that kid never deserved anything.
Big green bully.
Give me one of the other presents we stole earlier. Adam, my boss is gonna get exactly what he deserves. Nothing.
Well, Mr. Grinch, that's not a good way to get a promotion. So after throwing those presents away for those poor souls, where are we riding to anyway?
I'm taking you to a place that serves Christmas spirit, the liquid kind. Look, Cindy Lou, we made it to Santa's workshop.
No, Grinch, it's Tall Pines Moonshine Distillery.
The last time I was here, I woke up hugging a Christmas tree.
Yeah, you stole it.
Candy cane moonshine. Now my breath smells festive.
Alright, so this is where we do our starter mash. So everything gets started, and what you see here is started out at 250 gallons of apple cider. That is now fermenting. As you can see,
Oh, wow.
it's doing its thing. So I have to divide it up. I can't leave all 250 gallons in the tote because you can see it's carbon dioxide's coming off that, so it swells up. If I do, it makes a big mess. So we divvy it up, but we also do our mash This is some spent grains from the last run we did. So it's corn, barley, and rye is the recipe. And you can kind of get like I said, this is all just spent grains.
Wow.
It's already been fermented.
Kind of like what I feed my chickens.
Well, we do feed our cows this. So yeah, cows like it.
Yeah.
And you can get a cow drunk if you feed too much of it. We've learned that the hard way. So
that might be a show on its own.
Once this is all fermented, then we'll will it in and pump it into the stills. So we've got two stills. We've got two pot stills, a 200 liter and a 1,000 liter. So once that apple cider is fully fermented, I'm just going to bring it in, and we use a doubler or a thumper keg.
Okay.
Not everybody uses doublers anymore, but we still like it. We like the flavor that it gives us. So first thing I'm going to do is just pump that in straight into the stills and the thumper. And then we're going to turn it on and start the whole distilling process.
So, how much would one of these provide? One batch?
That batch of 250 gallons of raw cider will on average get me around 40 gallons of 120 proof.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And that's going to be turned into our apple brandy.
Okay.
All of our apple cider like that, once we distill it, then we put it in the barrels. Okay. So you can see most of the barrels, which right now we've got some barrel racks that we're fixing to have made, because we never started out thinking long term on barrels. And we've quickly outgrown our space.
Storage space, right.
So
that's great.
Yep. So we do the brandies and some of our single barrel select whiskeys in.
Moonshine? More like you shine, cause who the hell put me in charge of this?
Now I'm ready to
Try something.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds great. All right. If you'll just right here on into the barrel.
Oh.
You don't get a drink from the barrel. What we do, we've got a list, and I'm going to go through them and kind of tell you a little bit about each item. But there's currently 2 flavors that's not on the list. So we have, I don't know, about 20 flavors right now.
Awesome.
All right, so this first one we call Pine Top. This is just straight moonshine. This is just straight out of the still. The only thing we've done to this is cut it down to 100 proof. It's made with corn, barley, and rye.
Oh my, that's gonna burn. Whew. Yeah.
Now, our proofs are all over the place. So, Forest Fire, this is also it's a bourbon style because of the proof, can't call it a true bourbon. This is bottled at 140 proof. That's where it gets its name, Forest Fire.
Am I gonna have a fire in my mouth when I drink
You're
this?
gonna, you'll know it. I guess I need to pull the lid off. Oh, there we go.
Stand back. Wow. Woo! It's a slow going thing and then it gets you.
Chocolate mint, yes. This'll help me color in Christmas cheer.
All right, now you're going to try an apple brandy. So this RG Macon and Carson has got a cool backstory on it. This was a distillery right off Pineville Square back in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Awesome.
And then we had a group of fellows from Northwest Arkansas come in, asked if we could make this for them. So long story short, now we are making a lot of the apple brandy. This is right at 3 years aged in the smaller barrels. It is all fermented apples, no grains whatsoever. Now we have caramel. To me, this is one of our sweeter ones.
That's one I like. I like to put in a lot of different drinks that I have.
This is great in root beer.
Yeah, yeah. Or vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you like that one? That's the sweet caramel. Now we've got our, this is a new one we just came out with, I guess end of September, the salted caramel. So over the last few years, I've been asked when I was going to do a salted caramel, and I just didn't want to mess with two caramels.
So
But I have to say, I love this one.
I think Mr. Grinch would love that one because he likes way too much salt.
Well, he would love the salted caramel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep. That one's really good.
I think I'm about to ruin someone's silent night.
Now our huckleberry.
Oh, my favorite. This is the classic.
This is the #1 seller.
Yes.
It's full.
I'm your huckleberry. That's on their t-shirts, by the way.
Yeah. Let's get seller.
Still my favorite. Hello, Cindy here with Bitrestless Adventures. I'm here with Tara Cook, and we're at Tall Pines Distillery in Pineville, Missouri. So, what kind of things do you offer here at the distillery?
We offer moonshine. We offer some whiskeys. We offer a barrel-aged brandy. And then we are in the process of putting some bourbon into barrels that will be available a few years down the road. Not yet, though.
So, and then you have events that you provide for people here. And what are those?
Yes, we have an indoor and an outdoor area that is available for events, all kinds of events. We do baby showers, we do weddings, we do birthday parties.
So do you provide the catering service for them as an option, or do they bring in their own food? How does that work?
We can either do the catering for them or they can do that themselves.
Okay.
It's really, we customize based on their needs.
Okay, so like packages with tours and then tastings and things like that. Have you done that in the past?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And then you have a fall festival you do every year?
Yes, we have a fall festival the last Saturday of every September.
Okay. And then you have a band area now
Yes.
where you host bands staged. What's the largest crowd that you've had? Do you know?
About 1,400 people.
Wow. So how many acres do you have here?
153.
Wow. So do you host corporate events here as well?
Yes, we do. We do corporate Christmas parties. We also will host corporate private events where they come in and bring their teams, and they'll do training or team building events, and they'll incorporate tastings and tours, and then do their training in the indoor event area.
So I'm sure that probably leads into holiday events for them as well.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a great option for everyone. So is there any other things that you want to touch on before we end the conversation today?
Yeah, we just want to thank all of our customers and thank you guys for doing this and helping spread the word because, we're a small town and small community, and without the customers and everyone's support, we wouldn't be here. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for watching Bitrestless Adventures. We'll see you later.
Bye.
23, go ahead.
County vehicle pursuit, northbound Good and Hollow, with the Grinch.
Yeah, because 34 down getting all with the Grinch at 1218.
Mr. Grinch, what have we been doing this morning?
Just hanging out at the distillery.
Hanging out at the distillery. How much have we had to drink today?
Oh, just enough to tolerate who, Bill?
Well, Mr. Grinch, you willing to do some tests for me? I want to make sure you're good to go.
Okay, officer.
All right. We're just going to step right here in front of my vehicle. Finger,
Yeah?
Okay, I want you to follow with your eyes only, okay? I want to do another one just real quick, okay? It's called the walk and turn. Can you do that for me?
I couldn't do that if I was sober.
Oh, so you think you're intoxicated?
I didn't say that.
Okay, I want you to place your right foot on that line and take your left foot, place it directly in front of your right foot, heel touch and toe, just like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alrighty. That one we're not gonna do. Grinch, why don't you go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back for me, buddy. Alright, let's go back here to the car. No, we're gonna go to the other side, partner. No, this way. There you go. Why? Don't be a Grinch. Don't drink and drive this holiday season. Make it home safely.